Unfortunately, we people become addicted to many things in this life. And today we know that addiction is considered an illness. That's why a person who is addicted to something unhealthy can and should seek the help of a professional or a doctor, psychologist, or even a good friend or a family member. While I am not an expert, I do think that you would agree with me that in every case, the very first and most important step in fighting with addiction is for the person to face the truth and to be able to admit to him or to herself that they need help. It is so important to say it loudly, I am addicted and I need help. If the person who is addicted to something does not see the problem and keeps saying, everything is okay, I have control over my life, then it is almost impossible to help that person. And I think it is very similar with our own spiritual life. And a perfect example of that can be found in the Gospel reading for this Sunday. Here is this young person approaching Jesus and asking him, Teacher, what must I do to inherit eternal life? In other words, what do I have to do to go to heaven? So Jesus simply starts with challenging that young man and telling him that he must follow the commandments. Teacher, all of this I have observed from my youth, he said. And then Jesus shocks him and goes much deeper. Go sell what you have and give to the poor. At that statement his face fell, and he went away sad, for he had many possessions, we read. That young man thought that he could impress Jesus. I am a great person, I follow the commandments, I don't steal, I don't kill, I don't cheat, I honor my parents, I follow all of them, so now I wonder what Jesus will say to me. I'm sure I surprised him. But he didn't surprise Jesus, Jesus surprised him. You are lacking in one thing, just that one thing. Give it all to the poor, to those who need your help. But that was too difficult for that young man. That was the one and only thing that prevented him from following Jesus. He chose his possessions over the Lord. What is that thing that is holding you from fully following the Lord? This young man couldn't admit that he is too attached to his earthly belongings. He didn't see that one thing he was addicted to. Today Jesus challenges you and me with the same question. Is there anything else that is holding you from following me? The Lord knows that you try to follow all the commandments. He knows that you go to church every Sunday. He knows you didn't kill anybody, nor did you steal. Jesus also knows that you pray the rosary daily and read the Bible. Yet today He wants to know if there is anything else in your life that you must change, improve upon, or make better. That one thing that may still be holding you from fully committing to Jesus and following Him. Just like that young man from the Gospel reading, you do follow the commandments, great. But is there anything else you are lacking? Are you able to name it and admit that you need Jesus' help with that? Remember that the first and most important step is to point it out and name loudly the addiction that you need help with. Don't worry, Jesus is there to help you. So let's go to work, and God bless you.